This time we will see human geography, which include agriculture and transportation, and we have several parts for this human geography: part 1, part 2, part 3. So this is part 1. In this part 1 we will discuss on agriculture and transportation. Okay, India is a monsoon type of climate, and it means it receives rainfall in summer. So monsoon type of climate is basically referring to rainfall season in India, which comes from which hit India coast from the south at 1 June, and which is called as a monsoon hit. And if it comes early, so we will call it as a early monsoon. If it comes late, we will call it as late monsoon. So what is a monsoon and all, we will discuss it on different video lecture. So right now we are focusing on the human geography concept only. Okay, so this rainfall season is basically is with the context of rice and paddy grown. Rice crops need lots of water, clogging is required, sapling and all is required. So this is the process for growing the rice. And India's agriculture is divided into 3 seasons, that is Kharif season, Rabi season and Zaid season. Kharif season is your monsoon season. Monsoon season, it means from June to November it will take. Rabi will be your from winter season, from around with the end of November it will take to till March and all, and then after your March to June will be your that is Zaid season. Okay, so the conditions required to grow rice required little bit of high temperature, and wet and moist climate is required, and normally high temperature is present in North India. But in South India, throughout the year temperature is high, so rice is grown throughout the year. So that's why when you move to the South India part, you will get a food basically made of rice: idli, sambar, dosa, idli, dosas, utpam and all. Okay, so that's why it has become a staple crop for those area. And in this northern part of India you will also get wheat and all. In southern part of India, most of the people do not like to eat rotis and all, chapatis and all, because it seems too dry for them. So as rice has become a staple crop and it needs lots of water, people are consuming lots of underground water where rainfall is not much prominent. So what will happen if you start exploiting the underground water, it will replenish it, the level of the water will go down. So you will observe in summer season that your hand pump sometimes does not work. So to work you have to pour some water from the top of that hand pump. So after that, doing handling more than 10-15 times, so it will give water. What does it indicate? It indicate that the water level from the ground has been gone down, has been decreased. So it is because of exploitation of groundwater. Maximum times it is because of the exploitation of groundwater. Okay, and even if you are exploiting the groundwater, if some contaminated particles went down, contaminated toxic particles went down to the groundwater, it is harmful for us. So this has become a major challenge for growing rice type of product, because it takes lots of water. And the process for growing the rice and all is like, first you have to sow the seed in a particular field and where water logging should be present. And after that, when that plant will grow more, so you have to take out that plant and you have to sow in another land. So it means while waterlogging condition, that lots of water get evaporated, so it means lots of water is getting wasted in that process also. That's why it is called as it is completely depend upon water and monsoon type of seasons. Okay, So this is the challenge for growing rice. So we have to move to some another method, some method which required less water, and we have to use some another alternate types of technological methods that are being introduced or that are being by the government. So we will look about those methods also in the separate video lecture. It is not related to this topic. Okay. Then agriculture, and in this part, that the second most important crop is sugarcane. Okay. So sugarcane is India's is the, I think by 2014 India is fourth largest sugarcane exporter. I'm not sure, but India is by 2019 India is the by 2019 report, India is the fourth largest exporter, and here as a second largest producer of sugarcane, and producer is the second largest. Okay. Yeah, no, India is the third largest for the exporting of sugarcane, and it is normally used for sugar production, and income of the people is very high by this crop. So it is grown in tropical region, that is tropical region is of peninsular India, and if you see peninsular India have a good number of sucrose content. So it is not a problem for them, but if you are growing sugar crop in subtropical region, there is sucrose content is very less, and in this less content you are growing sugarcane, so the sugarcane content will almost disappear from the land, and because of that your other crops will get hamper. So as the regions like UP and Bihar does not have other plantation cropping system, other plantation crops, so they used to grow sugarcane, and India is the second largest producer of the sugarcane, and by the 2019 data India is the third largest exporter of the sugarcane. And while growing wheat requires cool climate, so it required rainfall for 2 periods before wheat cultivation and harvesting. Okay, so it requires two times of rainfall before cultivating and before harvesting. So before cultivating, it is basically prominent in northern part of India. So before cultivating, the rain, the returning rain of the climate, like one rain that we get hit on our land, it is by the monsoon coming, that is around the June period. So that's why we get rice grown in the North India part, and when again it return back, it gives rainfall due to the monsoon return, that is called monsoon return rainfall. So due to that rainfall we will get one rain in October November time, and after that while harvesting again we need rainfall. Okay, so normally northwestern part of India grows wheat, and southern part are not prominent or are not so much inhabited to this wheat. That's why you will get less chapatis and all in the southern part of India. And the cereal crops, the dry region is divided into three. Northwest bajra is grown in the, if you take the cereal crops, so if you take northwestern part, so bajra is grown, and coming to the peninsular, jowar is grown, and further below ragi is grown. So if you want to know like what is cereal, the cereal is any grass cultivated for the edible components of it, like I will say like it is grain, botanically a type of fruit we call it as a, and composed of endosperm, germ and bran. So the term also refer to the resulting of a grain itself, so it is taking as a grain itself. Sometimes you will like in dieting and all also these things are very important, it very helps our body. So commercial crops, and what are the commercial crops? Commercial crops are naturally that we can't use it as a food, it is basically generated or cultivated for money only. So cotton type of climate, so cotton you can't eat. Jute is normally grown in West Bengal and Bihar region. Tea plantation is not like we can't consider it as a tea and coffee as our food. Okay, so that's why we consider it as a commercial crop. So Darjeeling, Bhutan region, eastern and western Ghats meet area, and these regions, and basically whatever the crops we have, these all are dependent upon rainfall. Okay, now we will move to the transportation part. So we have different modes of transportation: roadways, waterways, airways. Three modes of transportations are there normally. So roadways, we have NH and Bharatmala projects. NH is national highway and Bharatmala is the one of the project. You will see it right now. And railways, the railways is divided into railway zones. And seaports, there are major seaports, minor seaports, and for major seaports we have a Sagarmala project by central government of India. And for airport we are moving towards the UDAN, Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. Okay, so these are the projects related to the transportation, and these are the important with the human geography concept. So we will see what are these things. So roadways, so normally roads are divided into national highway, state highway, and rural roads. So what is rural roads? It is important to the nearby city. So the roads, the road which connect your village and the city, small cities or towns, so these are known as the rural roads. And India is spending around 2 lakh crores in construction the rural roads. So if I give you the data regarding how much is spending for the rural construction and all, so it comes mainly under Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. And in this, if around 80,000 crore will be allocated for the project, and from 2019 to 20 to 2024 to 25, of which central share will be 53,000 crore. Okay, so and like a total 80,000 crore is there, in which 53,000 will be given by central, and around 27 crore 27 crore will be given by the state. So the funding of Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana will be in phase 3 and shared among the ratio of 60:40. That center will be give 60% and 40% will be given by the state. And for the northeast and Himalayan state, the ratio will be 90:10. So 90% will be given by the state government, and 10% will be given by the state government. 90% will be given by the central, and 10% will be given by the state. And it has been observed that the worst performance in the last 2 years, so worst performance was by the northeast India. So in the 2019 and 2019-20 fiscal year, so 50,000 around 50,000 kilometer of roads were to be constructed under Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana across the country, but only 9,184 kilometer has been completed so far. Okay, so these are the data related to this rural construction of the road. And truck farming is that if within one night your product is sent from one city to the another city, and after going to that another city, the whole product should be sold. It should not be like if you are giving 10 product and only 5 product is being sold, and rest of the 5 product is there with them, or it is getting waste. So it will not be called as a truck farming. So truck farming is that if within one night a product can be sent to the cities and cities are able to sell them, that would become the truck farming. Example, dairy farming or horticulture related products. Horticulture means flowers and all. So from district to tehsils or taluks, it is connected with the state highways. And in national highways, major city and districts are connected with it. So if we see, this is the important concept, golden quadrilateral. So which are the 4 cities that will comprise of a golden quadrilateral? So Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata and Delhi. So Mumbai, correct. So golden quadrilateral, these four city will these 4 place will form a golden quadrilateral: Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Delhi. So this is the main aim to connect these 4 places, and through these other places will be connected. And north south transport corridor will be there. So its aim is to connect Kashmir to Kanyakumari and Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, and different naming patterns are there. So in numbering pattern, the highway from east to west will be normally get odd number, and the highway from north to south will get even number. So if I explain it in a term, so if you have a highway if you have highway that is going from east to west, so you will get the number will be like 1. Then if next highway is again going, so the number will be 3. If there is again highway, the number will be your 5. Okay, and if you have a highway which is coming from north to south, so this will get your number 2. Then again this will get your number 4, and this will get your number 6. Okay, now observe one thing. There is one thing you have to observe. So this is this one this is east to west, but if you see, the numbering pattern is actually downward, that is north to south. Okay, so if you say the highways are from east to west, but the numbering pattern will be in your north to south direction. Okay, if you see this one, your let me change the color of the pen. If you see this one, so your this will be your west to east or east to west. So numbering pattern may be from 2, 2, 4, 6 in this way. Okay, so basically my point is to say, if you are drawing from north to south, your numbering will be from east to west direction. If you have a highways from east to west, the numbering will be your from north to south direction, and for your this is east to west direction. Okay, this is the concept. So all major national highways will have 1 or 2 digits. All sub-national highway will have 3 digits. And if a highway has a number 3 and another highway is connecting with it, so that number will be connected as 301. Okay, so it will be connected as 301. So if you if I say this is your east to west highway, and its number is 3. Okay, now one highway is coming from north to south, so what will be its number? North to south will get even number. Okay, see, north to south will get even number. Okay, so it will get even number. So what will even number? 302, 30, that number ending with 2, 4, 6. So this will, it is connecting to third number highway, so it will get number 302. Okay, another if highway is coming and connect with 3, then again it will be your numbered as 304. Okay, now if another highway is being connected, that will be numbered with alphabet. Now if again another highway is connecting to this one, now it will be numbered as 301A, then B, then C, then D. Okay, this is the method for your numbering your highways. Okay, note as I have said, odd number highways are arranged from north to south, and even number are arranged from east to west. Okay, as I have said, again I will let me explain it again, maybe someone will not understand. So if your odd number highways are actually east to west. Okay, these are east to west. So how it will get the number from north to south? So it is odd 1, 3, 5. Okay, now your highway from north to south, so this will your highway north to south, and they will get the number in even order. So number will be given from east to west, so it will 2, 4, 6. Okay, again if some highway is getting connected to it, like suppose this highway is coming from east to west, so it will get odd number. So odd number, what will be its number? 201. If another highway is being connected to it, so it will get 201A. Okay, this is the concept. I hope you understand. If any doubt is there, go to my Twitter handle and ask, ping me there. Transportation. So transportation is like Bharatmala, connect border districts, and it has a collection center. It has a collection center and distribution center. It has a collection center and a distribution center. And example, Punjab is a good for agriculture. A city called Gurdaspur is there, and all the villages are connected to it. So it will be, let me explain it again here. So if suppose what is collection center and what is distribution center. So let us suppose this is your Gurdaspur. This is your Gurdaspur, which will become your collection center. Why? This will connect all the surrounding villages. Villagers, businessmen will come and deposit their product here, Gurdaspur. Okay, so this is village 1, this is village 2. So they will come and deposit it here. What Gurdaspur will do, this will send this products to Delhi. So Delhi will be your distribution center. So it will act as a distribution center, and this will collection center will be your this Gurdaspur. Okay, so thus Gurdaspur good. Now if Gurdaspur is sending the product, from roadways, then it is very difficult. Maybe your dairy product will expire. So that's why government is also being constructed, so railways are being constructed so that different products will be transported from collection center to the distribution center. Okay, and it means this comes under Bharatmala project, and it means it basically connects the border of the district. That's it. Bharatmala project, it connects border of the districts. It has two parts. It has two concepts, that is collection center and distribution center. Collection center will collect the products from the villages around it, and it will send to the distribution center such as Delhi, and this will send to the another part of the country, that is your Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, and etc. Okay. And earlier India had point to point model, and on the basis of traffic, road lanes will be expanded. Only on the river roads or bridge will become narrow, and your bridge will become narrow and traffic will be more. So that's why the plan is to expand the road size, increase the width of the road, and it has been observed with the satellite, and they are planning to increase the width of these regions by observing the visions of the satellite. Actually it means they are using the technology to understand the vision, what are the traffic light, when the traffics are used. On that basis they will construct. So these things are also come under the Bharatmala projects. Okay, it is not like it is outside the Bharatmala project. So by using that technology they are implementing it, and a combination of IRNSS, so combination of IRNSS, Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System, and railways, roadways, waterways, to all this will be connected, will be using this technology. Okay, now we will moving to the Sagarmala project. Before whatever we have seen, these things are Bharatmala project. Now we will see Sagarmala project. As the name signifies, Sagar, that is Samundra, sea. Okay, sea, ocean, and all water related products. So Sagarmala, major ports of India are taken care by the national government or central government. Okay, and minor ports are taken by the state government. And Mumbai is one of the oldest and can handle large cargoes. So if you have any person in your family working as a sailor or captain in a ship, so you will see, but 90% of the time they used to take flight for the Mumbai. Okay, and from there they used to go for the business, and every time they have to change the company, like which company ships will come, they have to apply it, then they will go, and it will take for more than 6 months, 7 months, or even a year to come back to the again India. Okay, and most of the Western Ghat ports are natural and submerged coast, and Eastern Ghat coast are artificial one. So so that's why submerging of the coast, that's why most of the ports are there. So what do you understand by submerged? Let me explain. Submerged, it's something like, let us suppose this is your Western this is your Western Ghat, and it is actually submerged in water. Okay, so it means water is flowing above. Okay, it means land is went beneath the water level or ocean level. Okay, and water is flowing here, so it means what, it will be easy for ship to go here. So ship can go easily here and stand here. And in the eastern side it is upward direction, so it is little bit difficult for ship to go there. So that is the meaning of this one, submerged one. So 4 important aspects under Sagarmala project is port led development, and port connectivity will be there. So port connectivity will be like, because of that project other regions around that port will also get developed, and community development near the ports that I have said, and port modernization such as computerization and digitization. So if you just expect till now, even today lots of paperwork is there. So if any ship comes with a product, and the actually the work is of only just deporting all the products from the ship there, and it is not more than a day work. But due to that lots of paperwork, these ship used to parked more than 2-3 days. And if a ship is get parked for more than 2-3 days, ultimately it means the price of the commodity will increase. So that's why it is under Sagarmala project we are moving from modernization, digitization, so which leads automatically your paperwork will reduce and the parking time of your ship will get reduced. Okay, thus your price of the commodity will also get reduced. Okay, and one such concept is entry port. So Singapore act as an entry port. It is a place where exchange of goods takes place, such as India dumps its product at Singapore and take back Chinese product. Similarly, Chinese will dump their product at Singapore and take back Indian products. Okay, I think nothing to explain here. Let us suppose this is your China, this is your Singapore, and this is your India, and this is your China, this is your India, this is your China. So India will go here, they will dump their product here and they will take back the Chinese product. China will come here, they will dump their Chinese product here, and India will they will take away the Indian products. So this Singapore is your entry ports. Okay, the Singapore will act as your entry ports. And what is port of call? Like if there is any problem with the ship, or the ship won't take any break point, like if they want oil or any major mechanical issue has been occurred, so there is something called port of call. So port of call will, like, where you can park your ship for a day, or you can take a break there, or whatever the issue is there you can solve it, then go back. So for India there is present 2 choke points. So if it is your India, so here if you're Africa, so here it is Suez Canal, and Strait of Malacca is here. Okay, so these 2 points will be choke points, and will be termed as a port of call for all the ships who come to India, or the ships who goes to outside from the India to another nation. Okay, so these can be termed as port of call, and it is not necessary every time they will go for port of call. Okay, as per their requirement they can go, because going for the port of call, it will ultimately increase your commodity price. Then airports, government has a scheme called UDAN, Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagarik, and under this scheme they have a plan to have airports at many districts, and it will be done by dividing into brownfield and greenfield. So what is a brownfield airport? Are those airport where the airport was already there but it is not in operable. It is we need to repair it. So if you remember last 2 year Modi government has inaugurated Kalimpong, first Kalimpong airport at Sikkim. So, and now after being inauguration, only within a month this airport was closed, because there was lack of technology was there, no weather report technology was installed on that airport. So after that Bagdogra airport, then that is at Siliguri, being used. Earlier also that airport was used. After that, making up for Sikkim airport, that is at Kalimpong, this gets shut down, and your that airport, Bagdogra airport, is being operable. It means that your Kalimpong airport, that Sikkim airport, will be termed as Brownfield airport, and your Greenfield airport is like you have to create new airport. So newly formed airport will be your Greenfield airport. Okay, that's from my side. Thank you.